in the year 2020. The mentioned colleges offer courses in 3 streams: arts, commerce, and then science. Total strength is equal to students in arts plus commerce plus science. So we have A, B, C, D. Arts, commerce, science, total. First one is percentage, second is also percentage. These are art students, commerce students. Now these are science people. Already 70% we have. Remaining 30% is 600. 10% 200. 100% 2000. Now 600 is already there. Let me write this line. Resound vastundaya. 600, 720, 1680. 25% of this number, 25%, half and half. Remaining 900. 75% is there, remaining 25%. 1/4 is 600, total 2400. 30%, 720. 45%, 50% minus 5%, 50% 1200. 5% 120. 1080. 80% we have. Remaining 20% is this much. 10% 360. 100% this much. 50% 1800. 30% 360 3 times 1080. 60%, then this will be 40%. 10% will be divided by 4, which is 420. 100% this much. This is already 40%, right? Then this is also 40%. 16, 20% will be half of this number. 840. Entire table is there. We can answer all the questions now. What is the total number of students studying commerce in college A, C, D together? Commerce, C, D together. 1600, 1800, 3480. 3480. Number of students studying arts, commerce together in college D. Arts and commerce together in college D. 2520. 800, 1600, 2400. 4080, 120. 2520 total. Is what person more than that in college A? In college A total how many are there? Then 2520 is definitely more than 1400. How much more? 1120 more from 1400. Divided by 1 person value 14 only? Right. Otherwise, wait a minute. Let it be like this. Okay now. What is 10%? 14? 140. 8 times of this number. 8 into 100. 8 into 40. 320. 800, 320, 1120. Satisfied? 80%. Number of students studying arts in college B is what percent of number of students studying arts in college C? College C we have 1080. What is half of that number? 5. What is again half? 270. Anta ledhu kada? Alright. What is 50%? 540. 720 is how much more than this number? 540, 180. Relation is 1/3. And 540 is equal to, 50%, correct? 1/3 of 540 is 180. So we need to calculate 1/3 of 50. Come on. 16. 2 by 3. Total 66, 2 by 3. What is the difference between Total number of students, strength of college AB together and CD together. AB together 4,400 and sum of these two numbers, and then we need to take difference, correct? First of all, take 4,200 from this number. 200 more we have to subtract. Subtract it from 3,600. 3,400. What is the average number of students studying science in all the mentioned colleges? Science. 600, 600. 12 plus 7. 19 plus 16. 35 plus 100. Divided by, answer, 900. Cost price of article B is 250 more than cost price of article A. Let me take article A price 100%, B price 100% plus 250. A was sold 30% profit, B sold 20% loss. If the selling price of both articles are equal, selling prices are equal. A sold at a profit of 30%, selling price 130%. B sold at a loss of 20%. So we are selling it at 80% only. Out of 100%, 80% is this much. Out of 250, 80% we have to calculate, otherwise subtract 20%. 10% is 25. 20%, 50. 50 gone. 200. Both are equal. 50% is equal to 200. Now the question is, what will be the selling price of an article if it is sold at a loss of 30%? When it is sold at a loss of 30%, we need to sell it at 70%. 50 how many times? 7 4 times 28 and then is 0. 280. Clear? The interest earned on P rupees when invested for 4 years at R% per annum, simple interest, is 3/5 of interest earned on P plus 1000 rupees when invested for 5 years at R% per annum, simple interest. What is the value of P? Let the P value be 100%. At the rate of R% per annum, simple interest for 4 years will be 4R percentage calculated on 100%, that will be 4R% only. Am I right? This is equal to 3/5 of interest obtained from the second part, where the second part principal is 100% plus 1000. That is also calculated at R% per annum for how many years? That will be 5R percentage plus 5R% of 1000. Are you okay? What is 1% of 1000? 10. Then 5R percentage will be 50R only. Are you okay? Now take 5 common in numerator right hand side. 5. 10 times. 5 cancel. Are you okay? 3R percentage comes to left hand side. R% will be 30R. 3 into 10R. Are you okay? R gets cancelled. 1% is equal to 30. 100%. That's all. Perimeter of a square is twice that of rectangle. Perimeter of a square 4A. Twice of rectangle perimeter. Rectangle perimeter is 2 times of L plus B. Twice of it. That means 4A is equal to 4 times of L plus B. 4 cancel. A is equal to, okay. Remember, respective ratio between side of the square and breadth of the rectangle is 3:1. A, B are in the ratio 3:1, and you know that A is equal to L plus B, then L is equal to 2 parts. Got it? What is the respective ratio between area of the square and area of the rectangle? Square area A square 9p square. Rectangle area, length into breadth, 2p square. P square cancel. 9 is 2. In an organization, 25% of total employees are female and the rest are male. So, female are 25%, male are 75%. 20% of number of employees and 12% of number of employees are 20% of number of female employees, 12% of male employees are MBA. If the total number of MBAs in the organization is 168, let's calculate 20% on female, that is equal to 5. 12% calculated on male. Male are 12% of 75 or 75% of 12. 75% is easy to calculate. Half plus half. Half of 12, 6. Plus half, 3. Total, 9. So total MBA students are 14%. In terms of a number, they are 168. 14 how many times? 12 times. Come on. How many employees work in the organization? That is 100% into 100. 1200 answer. Are you okay? See, when you see your numerator 168, that can be written as 169 minus 1. 13 square minus 1. 12 into 14. A square minus B square format. A plus B into A minus B. 14 into 12. 14 gets cancelled, 12 is left over. You got it? A boat can travel 15.6 kilometers downstream in 52 minutes. Convert 52 minutes to 60 minutes. 52 and 156. Forget about decimal. 52, 156 relation. 3 times. 63 times. 180. Now keep a decimal, that becomes, which is downstream speed, right? Remember, respective ratio between speed of the water current and boat speed in still water is 1:8. S to M ratio 1:8. Then downstream speed 9 parts, which is equal to 18. Now the question is, how much time will the boat take to travel 9.8 kilometers upstream? Time to cover 9.8 kilometers in upstream. M minus S, 7 parts, 14. Are you fine? Kilometer per hour. Converted to meter, kilometer per hour kada undi? Right. So 9.8 is in kilometers. Denominator 14 kilometer per hour. You will get answer in. Ori mee pillalu mimmalni tagalayya. న్యూమరేటర్ ఏమో కిలోమీటర్స్లో ఉంది, డినామినేటర్ ఏమో కిలోమీటర్ పర్ అవర్లో ఉంది. ఆన్సర్ దేనిలో వస్తుంది? మనల్ని అడిగింది దేనిలో? మినిట్స్లో. కాబట్టి ఇంటూ 60 అయినా చేయాల్సింది. 0 తీసేసి 9.8ని 98 అనొచ్చా? 14, 7 into 6 ఓవర్. Right, data regarding number of students appeared and passed a particular exam, certification exam in 5 different years, 2020 to 2024. Appeared and then passed. Appeared, passed. Difference is going to be failed. Ante kada? 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24. Appeared people, circle in shape. ఇది నాకు సరిగా కనపడట్లా. ప్రింట్ ఫార్మాట్లో కరెక్ట్గా ఉంటుంది. చెప్తారా మీరు? షూరా? మంచిగా చెప్తారా, తప్పులు చెప్తారా? చెప్పండి. 1, 220, 320, 300, 360. Past 150, 180, 240, 280, 310. Okay. Number of students who had passed the exam in the year 2022. passed students in 2022? Or what person more than that in the year 2020? In the year 2020 they were 150. Now it is 240. Increased by 90, increased from 150. So it is 90 upon 150 into 100. What is 10%? 15 how many times is 60? 15 how many times is 90? 6 times. So answer 60%. Number of students who could pass the exam in the year 2025 were 20% more than that from the previous year. Previous year passed students are 310. Now this year it will be 20% more. 10% 31. 20% 62. 62 more 372 passed students. Only 80% of those who appeared the exam in 2025 could pass the exam. How many students appeared the exam in this year 2025? Exam appeared people are 100%. Passed people are, and this number is 80%. Divided by into numerator is 3 multiple. Is it 9 multiple? Come on. Is your denominator 3 multiple? Then answer must be 3 multiple. Can it be first option? Second, third, fourth? Fourth? No. Because? Perfect. Fifth option? No. రెండు ఉన్నాయి కదా, తప్పదు ఇంకా. 0 0 క్యాన్సిల్. 8 how many times? Come on. అయిపోయింది అనుకుంటా. అయిపోయింది కదా. What is average number of students who appeared for the exam in the year 2020, 21, 22? 2020, 2021, 2022. Correct? 180, 220. 400, 320. Divided by 720 by 3, 240. What percent of students who appeared for the exam in 2021 could pass the exam? 2021 appeared people are 220. Passed students are, so you can remove 0 and directly write 18 by 22. Is that okay? Into 9. What do you mean by 1 by 11? 9 by 11 in the sense 9 into 9 1 by 11 only. 9 9s. అయిపోయింది అనుకుంటా. What is the respective ratio of the total number of students who appeared for the exam in the year 2022 2023? Appeared 2022 2023. How much? 620. Two options are there. You know that answer numerator should be a factor of 620. 33 is not a factor. 35 is not a factor. 28 is also not a factor. 31, both options are same. Correct? Total number of students who could pass the exam from the same years. Who could pass the exam? 5, 20. 0 gets cancelled. 31, 26. Fifth option. Right. Distribution of total number of candidates who appeared for the competitive exam from 5 different states. Total number of appeared candidates are 4,800. A, B, C, D, E. Appeared people. Then remaining is qualified. Difference? Not qualified or disqualified or failed. Avuna? Let us not write numbers. We'll do when it is really required. Okay na? Structure is అట్లా పెట్టుకుందాం, తర్వాత చూద్దాం దీని సంగతి. సెంట్రల్ యాంగిల్ స్టాప్. కెన్ ఇట్ బి ఫస్ట్ ఆప్షన్, సెకండ్, థర్డ్? ఇది ఎస్ అని అనిపించింది కదా, కరెక్టే. ఇంకేం చేస్తాం, చేయటం ఇంకా. స్టేట్ బి అపియర్డ్ పీపుల్. అపియర్డ్ పీపుల్ ఫస్ట్ వన్. స్టేట్ బి 20. 24 into 1% value. What is 1%? 3 point. Answer should end with how many? 1. Okay now. Total number of qualified candidates from state AD together is what person more than number of appeared candidates from state C? Qualified candidates from A and D together. A and D. 48%. Calculated on which number? 3000. Where 1% is 30. Is what percent more than? More or less or equal? We will do it later. Okay na? Let me identify what percentage it is. Finally, we will calculate how much percent more. Is it okay? Then appeared students from state C. State C, 21%. Calculated on 4,801 percentage is this much. Into 48 cancel. Now numerator is 30. Denominator 21. Numerator is how much more than the denominator? 7 upon 21 into 100. This much percentage more. 9 కదా మీ పాడు ఎవరు మరి 7 చెప్పింది. కొంతమంది ఉంటారు నన్ను తిట్టించడానికే పుడతారు. 9/21. Numerator is 9 more than denominator. Correct? 3 times 3/7, right? So what is 1/7? 14 2/7. 3/7 will be 3 into this much. 42. How many are there? Only one. Third option answer. First we considered numbers as it is. Now actual question is what percentage more. Now we are taking numerator is how much more than the denominator. Yes? If the number of male qualified candidates from state B is 351, what percent of qualified candidates from state B is female? State B, qualified people, 3000 total, 18%. What is 1% of 3000? 30. 18%, 500. Out of 540, male people are 351. Then remaining are female only, which are equal to 189. 189 female upon 540 percentage into 100. Look at the denominator. 540. 9 multi. Oh, ఏం మాట్లాడుతున్నారు మీరు? Don't go like that. 540. What is 1/3 of 540? Numerator is more than 180 or less than 180? How much more? Little bit more only. So it should be definitely. What do you mean by 1/3? 33 1/3. Answer should be little bit more than 33 1/3%. Go to options. Enta? Okay. If you still have any doubt, 35%, 25% plus 10%. Is that okay? How do you get 25%? Half plus half. What is half? Again half. 135. Remember. What is 10%? 135, 54, 189. Satisfied or not? 35% final. What is the average number of candidates who could not qualify in the competitive exam from state A, B, D? A, B, D. Not qualified. Total minus qualified only. But we were asked to calculate average. Avuna? Right. Because this is about average, let me write 1/3 first of all. A, B, D. Total 69%. 69 into 1% value 48. Total minus qualified people A, B, D. 66%. 66 into 1% value 30. Is it clear? Come on. కాదు 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 ఒకటే ఉంది, ఇదే ఆన్సర్. డినామినేటర్ 3, కరెక్ట్? ఈజ్ ఇట్ ఏ 3 multiple? Is it a 3 multiple? So from both numbers we can take 3 common and go for cancellation. పోయిందా? ఏం పోయింది? denominator is removed. Am I right? Still we have another number 48. Is it 3 multiple? Is this fellow also 3 multiple? Then answer must be now. Go to first option. No. No. మీ బొంద ఎందుకు ఇంతసేపు ఆలోచిస్తారు? 4 + 4 8, 8 + 8 16 తీసేయండి. 4 + 5 రిమైనింగ్ 2. నో. ఎస్. నో. ఒకటే ఆన్సర్. What is the difference between total number of qualified candidates from CE together and those could not qualify in the competitive exam from the same states together? C and E together. C and E together. What percent? 31 into 48. These are total, correct? C and E both together 34 percentage calculated on 30. Now 2 times of this number minus this number is your answer. This number ends with minus this number ends with, answer ends with, how many options are ending with 2? 2 ఉన్నాయా? 2 ఉన్నాయి కదా. ఇదొకటి, ఇదొకటి, ఇది కాదు, ఇది 3 multiple. 30 is 3 multiple. 48 is 3 multiple. Difference is 3 multiple. అర్థమైందా? So third cannot be your answer, fifth final answer. Understood? అసలు నేను ఏం చెప్పాను, మీకు ఏం అర్థమైంది? అండర్స్టూడా అంటే ఎస్ అంటున్నారు. నాకు తెలుసు మీలో సగం మందికి పైగా ఇది అర్థం కాల. ఇందులో నుంచి ఇది ఎట్లా తీసేసాం? వాట్ ఈస్ 31 into 48? These are total people. Next we have 34 into 30. Who are these? Now I am taking 2 times and then taking difference of these 2. But what is the question about difference between qualified candidates and not qualified candidates? But what are we taking? Difference between 2 times of qualified and the total. Is it same as the given question? Yes. Logic is here. Total in the sense qualified plus not qualified. Now the question is about difference between qualified and not qualified. What am I taking is 2 times of qualified minus total. Is this what we are taking? What do you mean by total? So if I substitute qualified and not qualified here, if we expand this negative, 2q minus q, q minus, this is what we have. So separately we don't have to calculate how many not qualified people are there. అర్థమైందా? మామూలుగా అయితే 31 into 48, what is the other value? 34 into 30. These are qualified people. We will get the number 1020. 33s 90, 4 3s 12, 90 12, 102 and then is 0. So not qualified people are total minus 1020. Are you okay? 50 times minus 2 times. 100 times of this number 3100. 50 times is equal to 1550. 2 times 62 subtracted 1488. From 1488 if you subtract 1020, you will get 468. Now the question is difference between qualified and not qualified. 1020 minus 468. Instead of 468, you subtract 500, add 32 later. Subtract 500, 520, add 32, 552. This is the actual solution. But to calculate difference between qualified and not qualified, the same we are converting to difference between total comma 2 times of qualified. Ardhamainda? That to entire value we are not calculating, we are verifying only last digit verification. Total qualified people, total people are 31 into 48. Qualified people are 34 into 30. 2 times of qualified, this number, correct? When you are taking last digit verification for a difference, you should always take largest minus smallest. Agreed or not? This one and this one, which is more? Second more or first more? So second number minus first number only. Second number ends with 0. First number ends with, answer ends with 2. 2 options are there. So now we take 3 multiple into picture. Because 48 is a 3 multiple, 30 is also a 3 multiple, difference is the 3 multiple. Now there is only one option, 552 final. You got it? Right. So by the way, we haven't filled the table. That's the advantage. Ardhamainda? (51) Data sufficiency. What is the height of the cylinder? Volume of the cylinder is 7392. Volume of the cylinder pi r square h is equal to given. If you know radius, then we can calculate height. We don't know radius. 1 alone is not sufficient. Curved surface area of the cylinder is given. Curved surface area 2 pi r h. Even here also we need radius. Then we can calculate height. When you have both, 2 equations are there, 2 variables are there, using 2 equations, 2 variables, can we answer the question or not? Yes. If you have any doubt, identify, observe ratio method, height gets cancelled, pi gets cancelled, r square by 2r, will you get r value or not? Once if you get r value, substitute in either pi r square h or 2 pi r h. Will you get h value or not? Yes. So answer. Both statements together are required to answer the question. What distance a boat can travel downstream in 24 minutes? So we need to know m. Yes. Distance traveled by the boat upstream in 48 minutes is equal to the distance traveled by the boat downstream in 32 minutes. Right. What is equal here? Do you know how much distance is that? Come on. When distances are equal, you know that speed and time both are inversely proportional. Time is given. So we can calculate time ratio. Am I right? So in a way we can take inverse of it and we will get speeds ratio. Which ratio? Downstream and upstream ratio we are getting. Are you okay? Is this sufficient to answer the question? 48 and then 32, 3:2, time ratio, speed ratio, 2:3. Upstream, 2 parts. Downstream, this is speed ratio. Using this, we cannot calculate what exactly is the speed. Avuna? Right. The respective ratio of the speed of the boat in still water and speed of the water current is 5:1. Even here also we were given only ratio. Using ratio, can we get actual numbers? Answer. Nowhere we have exact numbers. Everywhere, either in first statement or in second statement, we have only ratio. Using ratio, we will not get exact numbers. Answer cannot be done even by using both statements. Avuna? Right. What is the market price of the pen? When a discount of 25% is given on the market price of the pen, a profit earned is 5%, cost price of the pen is 360. Wait, we know cost price. How much profit is made? So we can calculate 5% on cost price. And can we calculate what is selling price? In terms of rupees. So selling price in terms of rupees we know. And in that case, how much discount is offered? That means we are selling it at 75% of the market price. So we know 75% of the market price in terms of a number. So can we calculate market price which is 100% of the market price in terms of rupees? Can we do it? Yes. One alone is sufficient. Market price of the pen is 40% above the cost price. Is this sufficient to answer the question? No way. This is alone not sufficient and this is not required for us also. Answer? Only one alone but not two alone. A vessel contains X liters of mixture of milk and water. The respective ratio of milk and water in the vessel is 5:3. What is the numerical value of X? That means the initial quantity in the vessel. That's the question. ఏంటో మీరు క్వశ్చన్ ఏం అడిగారు? న్యూమరికల్ వాల్యూ ఆఫ్ ఎక్స్. దట్ మీన్స్ ద ఇనిషియల్ క్వాంటిటీ ఇన్ ద మిక్సర్ ఇన్ ద వెసల్. దట్స్ ద క్వశ్చన్. అగ్రీడ్. 20% of mixer is taken out. We don't know how much we have, but we know the ratio 5:3. How much percentage is taken out? In this 20% also milk and water should be in the ratio 5:3. How much is remaining? Even in remaining 80% also milk and water should be in the ratio. So in the remaining quantity we can calculate milk and water ratio, which is 5 parts and then 3 parts. Correct? Come on. How much is remaining quantity now? Remaining quantity in the sense, so far how much percentage is taken out? Remaining is 80%. 80% is equal to 100% is equal to 10 parts. అర్థమైందా కాలేదా? Sure? Right. So we need to calculate 10 parts value. 20% of the mixture is taken out of remaining 80%. Milk and water are in the ratio 5:3, 5 parts and then 3 parts. 11 liters of milk is added. Milk 11 liters added. Percentage of milk in the resulting mixture is 68%. If this is 68, this will be 32. Come on. Look at this. How many variables are there? So if you solve it, will you get one part value? Once if we have one part, 10 parts is our final answer. Is one alone sufficient? Perfect. Next. 40% of the mixture is taken out. And this action is repeated once more. That is 40% of the mixture is taken out. The remaining quantity of milk in the mixture will be 18 liters. See, every time we are taking, that's all. We are not adding any quantity. Yes? How much percentage are we taking out? 40%. Every time 40%, right? Initial milk in terms of parts, 40% of total is taken out. That means 40% of milk is going out, 40% of water is going out. Both put together will be 40% of the total. Agreed or not? So every time from the total quantity, when you are taking out 40%, every time we can take 40% of the milk quantity. Agreed or not? How many times are we taking out? First time, if you take 40%, will you get how many parts? Will you get how many parts are remaining here? Yes or no? Again, from this 40% is taken out. Will you get how many parts are left over here? This is equal to 18 liters. Total 8 parts is equal to how much? Will you get answer or not? Yes. Answer 1 alone or 2 alone. అమ్మా 5 partsలో 40% ఇస్తామనుకోండి, 2 parts కదా బయటకు వెళ్ళేది. రిమైనింగ్ ఎంత? మళ్ళీ 3 పార్ట్స్లో నుంచి ఇంకొక 40% తీస్తున్నాం కదా. 10% అంటే 0.3, 40% అంటే 1.2, పోతే 1.8 parts is equal to 18 liters. Total initial quantity 8 parts is equal to 80 liters. You understand? In how many days ABC together can finish a piece of work? AB together can finish a piece of work in 6 by 7 days. BC together can finish the same piece of work in 8 by 9 days. Here we have AB and then BC. Only with these two informations can we calculate number of days taken by ABC together to complete the work? Yes or no? గట్టిగా అసలు మాట్లాడట్లా కాదమ్మా. ఇక్కడ ఏబి ఉంది, తర్వాత బీసీ ఉన్నారు. ఈ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ నుంచి ఏబిసి ముగ్గురు కలిపి ఎన్ని డేస్లో చేస్తారో చెప్పచ్చా అని అడుగుతున్నా. చెప్పలేం. చెప్పచ్చు, చెప్పలేం, అవ్వచ్చు, అవ్వకపోవచ్చు. ఇక్కడ డేస్ తెలుసా మీకు? కమాన్, ఏదో పిచ్ నంబర్స్ ఉన్నాయి, ఏదో అనుకుందాం. అక్కడ మిక్స్డ్ ఫ్రాక్షన్లో ఉంది కాబట్టి వదిలేద్దాం. నంబర్స్ ఉన్నాయి. కెన్ వీ క్యాలిక్యులేట్ వాట్ ఈస్ టోటల్ వర్క్ ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ యూనిట్స్? వీ కెన్ క్యాలిక్యులేట్. సో హియర్ ఆల్సో ఏబి టుగెదర్ డస్ ఎక్స్ యూనిట్స్, బీసీ టుగెదర్ డస్. సో ఎక్స్ యూనిట్స్ ఈజ్ వర్క్ డన్ బై బోత్ ఏబి టుగెదర్. Y units is work done by both. So from this, can we calculate how much is work done by A? Can we calculate? A alone, how many units can be done? We cannot calculate. Can we calculate B alone? C alone? What is that we can calculate? AC difference we can calculate. అర్థమవుతుందా? B is common. So B does same work. Who are different? A and C. So whatever is the difference in their work, that is because of A and C. So we can calculate difference of AC work only, but we cannot calculate any individual work. When you don't have A work, B work, C work, we cannot calculate ABC work. Along with this information, we need something else where that can be either A plus C or efficiency relation between AB or BC or EAC. When you know AB efficiency relation, that is A does twice that of B's work. So AB efficiencies will be in the ratio 2:1. Avuna? So now X units can be divided into 2:1. So we can calculate A work and also B work from Y, which is work done by BC, because we already know B's work. If you subtract it from Y, we will get C work also. So either you should know time taken by AC together to complete the work, or efficiency relation between AB or BC or CA. That information is required. Because that is not there, one alone is definitely not sufficient. Understood? Next. The time taken by A alone to finish the same piece of work is 8 days less than the time taken by C alone to finish the same piece of work. Is 2 alone sufficient to answer the question? Simple agenda, B is not there. Information about B is not there, so 2 alone is definitely not sufficient. Now our agenda is, will we get answer by using both statements together? Yes? Right. Because 6 by 7, 48 by 7. 1 day work is equal to 7 by 48. Which is 1 day work of A and B. 1 day work of A and 1 day work of B. Assuming A can complete the work in A number of days, B can do it in B number of days. 2 variables are there, 1 equation is there. It cannot be done. Next. 8 by 9. 80 by 9. 1 day work 9 by 80. which is work done by 1 day work of B, 1 day work of C. Now if you take second condition into picture, A alone can finish the same piece of work in 8 days less than C, then C takes 8 days more than A. So in place of C I can write A plus 8. Am I right? How many equations are there? How many variables are there? Kindo medo padadam, edo okati cheddam. 2 equations, 2 variables. Will you get A value or not? B value or not? Once if we have A value, C is equal to A plus 8. So we know A value, we know B value, we also know C value. Once you have 3, answer can be done. You got it? So answer. Both are required to answer the question. In an office, there are only 3 departments, HR, Finance and then IT. Out of total employees in the office, 30% are in Finance department. Out of the remaining, wait, how many departments? HR, Finance, IT and total. Okay now. Out of total employees, 30% are in Finance. 30%. Out of remaining, what is remaining? 70. 5/7 are in IT. 5/7 of 70, 50. Then remaining 20 are in HR. Percentages. 20, 30, 50, they are all are percentages. Out of total number of employees in IT department, 11, 25th are female. Now they are talking about female, so we will get male and also total. Out of total in IT department, 11 by 25th are female. IT total are 50. What is 1 by 25th part of 50? 2%. 11 by 25th part will be 11 into 2. If 22% comes here, 28% are male. You got it? Out of total employees in Finance department, 40% are female. Finance department total 30. 40%, 10%, 3 into 4. If 12% are female, 18% are male. Out of total employees in HR department, 25% are female. 25%, 1/4. 5. If 5% are here, 15% are male. Number of female employees in the office is 936. Female employees percentage 12 plus 22, 34 plus 5, 39. 936 is equal to 39%. 1% value is equal to 39. About 40, right? Denominator. Matladaru. 2 times. 78. Last digit verification. 9 into which number ends with 6? So 1% value is equal to 24. Yes? I don't want to convert all these percentages to number. Do remember, all are in percentage. We will go for conversion when it is really required. 1% value is equal to 24. Okay na? Chalo. Number of female in Finance department is what percent of number of employees in IT department? Female in Finance department. Female in Finance department 12. Or what percent of total employees in IT department? 50. So 12 upon 50 into 100, answer 24. By what percentage is the number of female employees in IT department more than those in HR department? By what percentage is the number of female employees in IT, female in IT, more than those in HR department? 5. 22 is how much more than 5? 17 more from 5 into 5 20s, 340. What is the total number of male employees in the office? What is this denominator 39? Female percentage, right? If 39% are female, male are 60. What is 1% value? Come on. Answer ends with how many? No. Two options are there. Go here. Entadi. 3 multiple. Is your third option 3 multiple? Yes or no? Is your fifth option 3 multiple? Third final. What is the difference between number of employees in finance department and those in HR department? It is about total only. HR and finance. Difference. What is 1%? 10%. What is the respective ratio between number of male employees in finance department? Male in finance 18 and those in HR department 15. 3 cancellation. 6 by. Yes. Free? No. Product 54. Minus 6. Minus 9. Product 18. Minus 3. Minus 6. Factors are 6, 9, 3, 6. Do we need denominators? No. Coefficients of x square and y square both are equal. Right. X is greater than or equal to y. Product 1 into 8. Sum is 9. Product 6. 1 into 6. Sum is 7. Minus 1 by 4. Minus 8 by 4. Correct? Minus 1 by earlier denominator was. So even now also I am expecting 4 here. So we have to multiply both numerator and denominator with 4. Correct? Yes or no? You are done with the answer. All denominators are equal. Minus 2 lies in between these two numbers. We don't need the other factor of y. Answer? Relation cannot be established. You got it? Product 50. 7, 8 times. Minus 7 minus 8. Product. Wait a minute. Ante peddadu manakoddu. 3 digit vastundi kada. This can be written as 3 into 9. Keep 9 over there. Multiply this number with 3. 12, 9. Sum is 21. Minus 9. Minus 12. You got it? Then factors are 7 by 2. 8 by 2. 3 and a half 4. 3 and a half 4. Is it clear? Next. 9 by 4. 2.25. 12 by 4. 12 by 4. 3. How much is this fellow? Lies in between, right? In between condition. No relation. This 4. Okay. 3.5. I thought it is 2.5. Idi 2.5 anukunna. Anyway, 3.5 and then 4. X is greater than y. మనుషులన్న తర్వాత తప్పులు చేస్తారు. 3 into 10, 30. 5 and 6. Product 120. 10 into 12. Minus 5 by 3. Minus 6 by 3. Minus 10 by 8. Minus 12 by 8. Minus 1, 2 by 3, that is 6, 6 only. Minus 2. 5 by 4, 1.25. 1.5. X is less than y. Come on. Product. Sorry. This can be written as, this is also 7 multiple. 7 how many times? So using 2 we need to get 3. That is 2 into 1. 2 into 1. Ardhamotunda. This is 2 into 1. This is 7 into 7. 7, 14. Minus 7, minus 14. Combination. Factors are 7 comma 14. Denominator is not required because x square y square having same coefficient. Product 70 minus 7 minus 10 plus 7 plus 10 lies in between, no relation.